Hello everyone, Mythseeker here. This will be part 4 of Wolfenstein: The New Order. And I'm kind of hoping, since I had to leave off in the middle of a level, that it's gonna start me more or less where I was and not at the very beginning, because that would be very helpful. I am on like the final room of this level, so to speak. So, if there would be like a boss level, that'd be it. Oh, perfect. It started right where I was. Suppose I should use that gun when doing the giant robots. So far, the problem has not been this first phase where I have to kill the captains and the... It's the second part when they inundate you with soldiers to keep you from stealing the helicopters that becomes problematic. Though I think I kind of have a plan for that. Kind of. There is stuff in these little rooms off to the side, but I'm gonna leave them there. I can't really stay there once I get inundated with people, but they're kind of good places to run to because you just kind of run in, shoot along the way, and then hang out just a little bit, and then you find high ground again. That's pretty usual for that thing. This is proving a little bit harder. I have been using a shotgun traditionally for this part, at least. I just thought maybe this gun, because if you hit in the right spot, this gun is helpful. But I seem to be having trouble with that part, so switch it up. Actually, what I did find out is that once you do one robot, the other just kind of like chills out on you for a little bit. So before I get inundated with soldiers, I'm going to collect as much of this as possible. And the goal is not to lose it until later. Plan obviously went super well. Alright, now while he explodes, we go up here, because I know the other dudes are coming. can already tell you I'm not doing as well this time around as before. See, the goal is not to really get caught in these rooms. Because once you get caught in that room, like that's it. Rating.
There's my helicopters. That's desert engineering. What your bottom dollar is.
Actually, what worked kind of well last time is when I went into the helicopter. It doesn't work so well once lots of people get there, but at least for the first half and when you're dealing with the first wave of them, it is kind of useful to be in the helicopter. So maybe I'll save that room for later. The helicopters for the first wave. We'll try it that way. You have to go when that thing is not looking. Same thing I tried the first time. Make sure that is maxed out. Then we're about the second. I have a problem once they get smart and start throwing bombs at you. Hopefully that takes them a while.
Used to be easier. You didn't have big honking robots, and I had an army.
The fuck is that? I finally, like, get something good, and it gives me something like that. What the heck? And by the way, there were not nearly as many people left second time as there has been all the other times. Nearly. Oh, okay, I have some shots. That's good. Let's see if I can get to a working machine gun. Jeez, that thing has distance. I wonder if this thing is like let's see, more bombs, but maybe there's some up there. They're all healthy. Not that I don't want to be a healthy individual, but not terrible. Why do you have such good aim and never die? Okay, there has to be something I'm not doing right. There's no way I can hit this thing that many times and have it just like not react to anything. The only thing that put it out of commission was all the bombs that I had. Which I don't think there are any more in there. Like when I hit it in the eye there, I can see that it, registers. No, that's not what I wanted. Jeez. Well, I mean, it worked, but it's not what I was trying to do. Oh, because I don't have ammo, that's why. What? I don't have ammo for that either? How did I get ammo? Ugh! Ugh, thank God.
Right. Nazi's dead. Nazi robot's dead. Broke all your shit. Helicopter secured.
Broke all your shit. Alright, well, I know that there's some of the boxes I haven't opened.
There's a control room on the upper level.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I just got through a big battle, Anya. You can... Is there a charge box in here? There has to be. Somewhere. Though I must say, for some reason, it didn't seem like there were as many soldiers. Because, I mean, last time I did an episode, I used the helicopter guns to shoot people down. And, I mean, it was the same sort of deal. It just seemed like the second wave of them, there was a whole lot more than what I had to fight that time. Oh well. It's not looking like there's anything over here I need. I found most of the supply crates earlier. Wouldn't hurt to have some throwing knives, I guess. Kinda disappointed I can't do any of the, like, blast me open boxes because I don't have any charge. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. I was hoping maybe you could do some of those bigger metal boxes. You never know. Apparently there's a number of those treasures that you can get that I completely missed just because I never... Come on now. Just because I never looked at the stuff. Looks like there's nothing in there anyway. Yeah, just because I never opened any of the boxes, I didn't find the little treasures that you're supposed to find. What? There's a cache of supplies right here? Oh, looks like I'm almost full up on supplies anyway, so I'm pretty sure that that's probably what most of those metal boxes are. It's just supplies. And I'm pretty sure that was the level, but you never know. Another giant robot could appear at any moment. I'm thinking that was all the supply boxes. Nope. Oh, and all these bombs I have now that I don't need them anymore. Living the dream. Alright. Sure there are things that I'm missing, but let's blow this popsicle stand. Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually need to go over here where it came out of. Madrid, October 3rd, 1957. The biggest bridge ever built was finally inaugurated yesterday evening in front of a gathered crowd of top Nazi politicians, as well as specially invited upstanding citizens in the area. The honor of cutting the ribbon went, of course, to our beloved leader, who was flown in from Berlin this morning, and held a short but powerful speech afterwards in front of the impressive construction, crossing the Gibraltar Strait. I was moved to tears, said Wilma, a local shop owner. He has such a way with words. She wasn't the only one moved to tears. Gunther Grunwald, head of engineer of the project, received a special thanks from our leader. I am speechless, said Grunwald afterwards. I don't know what to say. Maybe I should try to do voices. I don't want to offend anybody with my terrible German accent. Because as I always say, most Germans I have met have been like the nicest people ever and have the best accent. And I would just be butchering it. Rock and roll, baby.
Don't move, you're getting visitors.
I love visitors.
Oh my god! Look out!
Are those, like, friendly?
No. Puff! Puff, are you alright? Hey, okay, mister. Nothing broken. Gosh, dang it.
Oh yeah, those are friendly.
I can't have you dying on me. Captain, pick up Caroline. Put her in the pilot seat of the last helicopter.
I don't want to pick that dude up. He's so mean.
Come pick me up, Blazkowicz. I don't have all day.
Yes, you do. You already killed everybody in a giant robot. It's not like you're gonna help me kill the next wave either.
My hero.
Nice. Alright. So, if she came, who's supposed to pilot this thing? Do I not put her on the helicopter? A little confused. Oh, it just wanted me to go into the very front.
All aboard!
How did you survive? I thought you were dead.
Don't remember much. Remember punching Hans Gross in the face. Remember ascending into the sky. For moments there, I thought I was going to heaven. Then falling, then pain. First pain of my life. Felt like my insides were running out through my back. Could barely move. Had to crawl. They found me after 3 days in a ditch. Long months in a Kreisauer hospital bed. They were shoving tubes in me. Infection. These things I don't want to remember.
I'm sorry about your legs.
Don't be. I've learned how to fly.
How poetic.
Caroline! These things won't fit inside the tunnel!
Yes, they will. Trust me.
No way!
There's Wyatt complaining again.
Have you finished complaining?
Yeah, Wyatt.
For now, this is top priority. What is the dot ye should? How can we get in contact with them? Anya, what do we know?
Very little, but I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blazkowicz, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
William, I could use your help. Could you come over here for a second? I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
This is what the Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes, everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yishud members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
What?
That'll be all. We can go now.
Lets me downstairs. Oh, it's the hangar. Alright, well, I don't need anything in there for now. At least I don't think I do. No.
Keep
Must
the door
be
to the archives, you
archive
know, like
door.
locked down. I think maybe Wyatt has a key.
Why does Wyatt have the key?
Mold spores coming from the vent. Where's the intake?
Okay.
Wyatt, I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yes, I think so. Perfect. Just gosh dang perfect.
What do you got there?
Dog tags. Wing Commander Fergus Reed of the Royal Air Force. Took those off of his dead body, wanted to return him to the RAF, but then there was no RAF.
Best damn pilot I ever saw and a hell of a soldier.
I'm not cut out for this, you know?
Cut out for what?
This. Everything. I was 18 years old, and suddenly the war was lost. Everything good in the world died. Somehow I was the one supposed to pick up the pieces and keep the resistance going, take on the whole gosh darn Nazi empire. You think I was ready for that kind of responsibility? My ignorance got so many good people killed. Remember Private Prendergast? You know, that guy, he could survive anything. So tough. Well, I got him killed, sent him out on a mission, and he never came back. I just didn't know any better. Wing Commander Fergus Reed. He would have known what to do. He could have saved so many.
I made the wrong choice.
You made a stupid choice! Yes, you did! You left a boy in charge of a man's work. I should have died on that day, Captain, on that slab, and Fergus Reed should have lived. I'm not a child anymore, Captain. I know when mistakes were made. There. Leave me alone now, you hear?
Well, dang, Wyatt. I wasn't gonna tell you I regretted that choice, but you're gonna say it. I do kind of wonder what the difference is, like if I were to have saved the other dude. He didn't seem as, like, sentimental and feeling as Wyatt, so I'm not sure if he would have been mad about that or not.
you looked for the concrete sample? I've seen some mold over there where they keep the aircraft.
I saw it, but it wasn't letting me get anything. I can't really hear what she was telling me about where to find that. So I'll talk to her again. Oh, no, she won't even tell me. Because it let me, do the air duct. It just didn't tell me what to do after that. I don't know, but it looks like we can look at this guy's letters. I might go back and just show everything that I found in an episode. Oh, I guess every time you do something, it updates these. London, October 16th, 1960. A suicide bomber detonated explosives packed into the trunk of a small car at the entrance to the London Nautica Research Centre early yesterday morning, killing dozens of employees working at the facility and injuring hundreds. Officials say it's the first attack they've had in London for years, and it comes just months after the anniversary of the August uprising, where scores of degenerates tried to cast the upstanding citizens of the city into anarchy and mayhem. So, doesn't talk about the stolen helicopters, but hey. At least it talks about us breaking in. Okay, that's the archives, which we don't need. It said something about the air vent, and I don't know what I need to do. Why aren't those bricks good enough? Berlin, October 16, 1960. The pair of degenerate serial killers stalking Berlin has finally been captured, said Chief of Police. At a press conference this morning, the degenerates were quickly diagnosed by a psychiatrist as having several mental deficiencies causing violence and unpredictable behavior. A trial will commence, after which the pair will most likely be hanged for murder. I still don't understand where she said to go. Guess I'll go all the way to the top. I don't think she said the hangar.
Mold detergent. They like to keep this area clean.
Okay. Nightmare. They have a picture of the original Wolfenstein game on the wall. That's pretty cute. I actually kind of wonder what happens when I have a nightmare. Let's find out. Oh my god, it takes you back to the original game, but not really. That went really well. Not. But that's really clever. I like that. Maybe I'll try that later. Ew. But I can't use my thing in here. Is it gonna say the same thing about this wanting to be clean? Klaus doesn't want to speak with us. I didn't hear what he said. I may have to pause this and like rewind my own video just so that I can hear it, because I can't really hear their conversations for some reason. She said there was exposed brick by the wall, but give me a hint. I wonder why you can rebuild that every time. Maybe she said it's in the hangar and I just wasn't listening. I don't know, I've checked everywhere else, so it seems to make sense if he was talking about something behind the vent. Seeing anything though.
Ein einziges Kabel, alles ist glatt und aufgeräumt. Was ist das Innenleben von diesem Ding? Max?
Max Haus?
Das habe ich mich auch gefragt.
Aha!
There's a batch of mold. Need a circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
I guess she was saying hangar the whole time.
Max Haus?
Quite a fall there, Mr. Big Cheese. You're in the sewer system now. You will find your way back. Have a look around, yeah?
All right, Klaus, there to work. This assessment is not going to perform itself.
Nice. Guess I can't cut my way through the bars. Watch it go all Dark Souls on me and giant rats appear out of nowhere. It's those things that shoot at you. And I'll need that in a minute. Yep. One more down there. I don't know if I can really get it though, so I'll save my bullets. Didn't give me that many. It's like right here. Fudge nuggets. I guess it lets you just fully heal then. At this part, because you don't have your armor or anything. Unlimited bullets. It looks like it continues on, but I'm kind of wondering what's up here then. There. Not seeing anything I can collect or break. Oh, well, I'm gonna go back, because that did take me back to the hangar. But there was still that other section I didn't get to. What? It's not gonna let me through there? Oh. Here we go. Not the prettiest, but it worked. Let's see if there's anything important that we missed. Opens from other side. There is something down there. I can see it. Oh no! I died. Oh, it's gonna make me kill those things again. What a bummer. Guess it's my fault for doing stupid stuff like that. Definitely didn't have that much of a problem last time. It's a bummer. So, I mean, the reason I came down here is I can clearly see that there's some kind of treasure over there, and I don't know if I'm supposed to get to it later, because it says it opens on the other side, or if there's a way to get to it from here, but there's doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go on this map, because when I go up here it takes me back to the hangar. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. It might be in the hangar and it's just that I can see it. Though I doubt it if I had to climb up.
Welcome back, Captain Blazkowicz.
Howdy, cowboy. What the damn hell are you doing?
Science project.
You're scaring Max.
Sorry, pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that. That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. When secret police showed up to take the boy away, Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Yeah, you jerk.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you.
Why does he have to whisper that? It's kind of creepy. I wonder if they're, like, trailed, or if you have to, like, actually go find them. I guess I'll kind of make my way towards Max's room, and if I don't find all of them, I know that I need to go back and actually look for them. Guess I actually have to look for them, but I did find this too. London, May 15, 1953. It's fair to say there's some sort of poetic justice in this. Reports from our resistance friends in Berlin suggest that a new type of mold spore has started infesting structures made out of the superconcrete used by the regime. It has started festering in the massive underground ventilation system and is spreading throughout the city. Friends of the resistance, this could be an advantage for us. The mold seems to corrode the stability of the concrete, making it easier to destroy structures that are important to the regime in Berlin. See, now that it says that, I can kind of figure out what he means. What they were saying before, sorry, which was that the mold was coming out of the vent. That part I didn't understand, because I couldn't hear it. I guess he left all the toys in the bunker or whatever it's called. Guess it doesn't hurt to check it anyway. You have a truck. Looks like some kind of box. Maybe a camera. I imagine since they're toys, they should be bright colored. This one we can't get into at all. Not seeing any more of them in here. I didn't look in everybody's rooms in the actual bunker part, but maybe there's some in there. Hey Jay, you seen any toys? Not seeing any toys in here. Oh, there's one.
Another toy on the run.
He's so dramatic. Another toy. Oh. I was wondering why that phone was there earlier.
Going in a box of matches.
Come on.
You belong to Max. I'll get you home.
I'll get you home.
Good dreams.
Oh, I guess you're not supposed to talk to the German dude that takes care of Max just yet.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Find what you were looking for in the archives?
Yep. Got something.
Concrete. The essential building material of the Reich. It's based on a .E shoot technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix, someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .E shoot documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Belice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Uber concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Seth Roth, a living member of .E shoot.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blazkowicz?
So stupid. I was arrogant. No one is ever ready for something like this.
Bewegung! Sauber!
Oh, look, it's crazy woman and her boy.
Der frisst uns die Haare vom Kopf.
Nee, der kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor. Der sieht wie ein Schwerbeiter aus. Bitte, Frau Engel.
Wolfgang, der hier.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant. Durch die Tür ist Aussagen.
Told you it wouldn't be the last time. To the machine. Oh.
Human beings. Like cattle in this place. Need to stay calm. Remember the mission. Find, set, raw. Count to 4. Inhale.
The first day is tough, my friend. Clear to accept. It gets no easier, me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survive for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, my luck. It was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day.
I'm looking for a man called Set Raw.
I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need a rector uniform. Look for a prisoner over there, by your right, dressed in a Block 4 uniform. Say now, Miss Milo. I heard his wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms, Metio. But they need to distract the guards first.
Nice.
Convenient. Move L to operate the machine.
Find a way to distract the guards, watching you closely.
Not quite understanding what these things are doing.
God, we're crazy, but good trick if you want the guard.
But it's not letting me do anything. This is frustrating. Because the same button I just pressed to grab onto that doesn't like let me actually do anything. Like him pressing that stuff is completely random. Oh, I see. Well, that makes no sense. Oh, we have to figure out the code. Okay. So it's this doohickey, that doohickey, maybe this one? No. This one? This. How do I hit the center one? No, I know that's not right. This one. This one? Ah. Wants me to pick up the plate.
Milo, I know where they keep your wife.
Who are you?
I'm in the same block as her.
You sure? She's not dead. God, oh God, she lives.
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
Okay. Hurry.
Nice.
Na, wie sieht's aus? Können wir wieder anfahren? Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen unten ein paar Mechaniker. Die kommen erst morgen wieder. Ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen. Warum denn nicht? Aufgemerkte Feinde! Die Fabrik ist heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
I hope they find what they seek, my friend. My name is Bombati.
William J. Blazkowicz. Be safe out there.
Safe.
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald, from east to west.
You ever seen my daughter?
Set Roth.
Look at this Shimshin. So much muscle and physique. What for combat?
You said Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Set Roth?
I thought you should. source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to this is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. Who will rescue him? And then, get your weg, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets of Das Yichud.
Oh, fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep. Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness. Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin. Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power.
Deal.
I've been working on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Das Yichud technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. For this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place, free everyone. I only miss one more part.
Name it.
That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the detonic battery at the service station at the command building. It's in a different block, Block 6. If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that there, at the guards barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Well, that was intense. So, I need to find a way into that building to disable the systems. Pretty sure I can't just walk in the front door.
Hey, you.
But heck, the side door.
You are a big man. I can see you still have some strength. I was a big guy like you. I would do something about the guard they call the Knife. He's inside the guard's barracks. Likes to drag prisoners in there. Tortures them. Seen the smoke rising from the chimneys afterwards.
Oh, God. Stench in here.
Kind of creepy.
Dachtest wohl, du könntest dich in mein Haus schleichen, was? Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich. Da denkt man, man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Ich werde jede einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
Well, okay, that was pretty, like, ridiculous. There's no way you're getting up from that. And you're still able to knife your way through this level. I mean, I know where he was stabbed is not like an instant death location, but still. Found a health pack. It's all better now. Oh, back where I was before. Yeah, sorry, I have a message I really need to check. Nothing. Thought it would be something else. Oh, that dude came over here. Before I get them, because I think that's the way you're supposed to go. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. That was a very inglorious way of getting rid of him after that whole cutscene.
Be it. The control module for the security systems.
Zagreb, November 7th, 1960. Just dying to get away on a relaxing vacation, then look no farther than to Croatia's finest luxury resort, the Mediterranean Pearl. The resort was listed as the world's best vacation spot in the latest issue of the #1 travel magazine, Raisin. The Mediterranean Pearl lies in the beautiful city of Rabat by the clear blue Adriatic Sea, an area famous for its white pebble beaches. Well, guess we're not going on vacation anymore.
Security system disabled. Need to find Sam.
Does that mean that I can walk out the front door? Hell yeah, it does.
You did the right thing, didn't you? Sometimes it's hard to know what is right. But what you did was a good thing. This I know.
Okay, well, as long as I get a blingy dagger out of it. Where's our buddy? Oh, there he is.
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than violence. The slightest adjustment of the chemicals destabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops up. Security systems.
It's done.
Wow, Shimshin. What is your name, Igor?
Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz, yes, Blazkowicz. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonic battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done. Ne'atzlecha, Igor.
What's that?
That's good luck.
So I need some sort of battery. I guess that dude doesn't need to be there all the time. Oh, it looked like there was something else I could grab there. Honey, I'm home.
Here we are. Camp Command Building.
Oh, I hear the creepy person.
Battery has to be in here somewhere.
Was ist?
Walked right past and didn't even notice. I get my knife out of the wall? Heck yeah, I can. I guess nothing of importance is in here. Alright, farther along I go.
Fraulein was wrong. Can smell her perfume.
Oh, crazy bitch's room. Oh, I guess she had a battery. Berlin, November 7th, 1960. Many of us thought that after almost half a year of inaction, the terrorist cells close to or in Berlin had finally been wiped out, but with the escape of a key resistance member a few weeks ago, recent disturbing events point to one or more cells having been reactivated. The headless body of one of the General Strauss's top commanders was found on the bottom of a river close to the Gdynia, Poland, just 2 days ago. Maybe the 6 months of peace were just the calm before the coming storm. I am not having a good reading day, as a side note. I feel like I should continue, but at the same time, I have what I need. I guess the completionist part of me might want to still look, but I feel like I'll get into trouble. Exciting. I just want to kill all the Nazis. Gasp. I think I got everybody on this floor. At least I hope I did. Doesn't look like there's anything of importance. Won't let me enter that bathroom. Go to the other end of the hallway before going all the way down. interesting. Looks like that's gonna lead out. Kinda. I wonder why that's there. I see a treasure. They had to make it worth your while to come down here. Otherwise, why go through all that effort? Know what I mean? This is a warning. It might suddenly just kind of like stop. It says my controller batteries are low, but we're pretty close to ending this part of the stream, so I'm going to try to get it to last me that long. Didn't actually mean to throw it, but that was pretty cool.
Ein Saboteur! Hier, den erkenne ich von der Selektion wieder.
Nein. Doch davor, Bobby. Der Nachtzug.
Meine Güte, ja, du hast recht. Von dem Abzeichen zu urteilen ist ein Amerikaner und ein Anarchist, hm?
Ein Amerikaner? Gut. Sofortige Liquidierung von ihm und allen Insassen von Block 4. Sollte eine eindrückliche Warnung sein für all die Schweine, die an einen Aufstand gedacht haben. Alarmiert sie als Haus.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Dabei muss ich aber nicht dabei sein, oder? Der Gestank dieses Ortes.
Mach, was du willst. What were you thinking, you stupid idiot?
Damn.
Weitermachen, Herr Faust!
Hey! Battery! Give me the battery! The battery! You have it!
Oh, dang.
For your crime, you will die like vermin. I will hunt you down. To the end of the earth I will fight. Your skin charred, your fats rendered, your kind exterminated. In the end I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
Bye. Creepy lady. Dang.
Now we free everyone. Understand? We return to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
Okay, press RT to fire rockets. Ah, missed it. Oh, I didn't even see that there were people up there. Makes sense, I guess. Really doesn't make sense that those things die easier with the Gatling gun than it does with actually getting. You know what? I won't complain. Makes it easier. Kinda.
gates, Mr. Blazkowicz! What back there, Mr. Blazkowicz? Take that vehicle! Wait for us! We will lead the way!
You will lead the way. Do you know the way? Some more armor there.
Everyone is on board! Come quickly, since you will not leave now!
Get in the truck.
No one leaves my camp.
Hey, woman.
Hate to make compliments, but I might have underestimated the usefulness of your ape-like physique, Mr. Blazkowicz.
That you should. Tell me, what is it?
Das Yichud is an ancient, mystical society. For millennia, we have operated with utmost secrecy up until right now.
What do? Do you pray?
No, Mamale, we don't pray. We invent things, Mamale. The technology developed by Das Yichud is centuries ahead of anything you've ever seen or imagined, and highly dangerous in the wrong hands. The Nazis found our safekeeping. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge. But it wasn't our only safekeeping. We have hundreds of them hidden in the secret places of the world. Hundreds, some small and tentative like the ones the Nazis found. Others, great halls of knowledge stacked high, magnificent inventions, things that to you will seem like magic. Now, I can open for you the gates to such a place. Getting there will be a challenge.
What will it take?
Well, the safekeep is hidden deep below the Atlantic Ocean. We will need a U-boat capable of great depths, that's all.
We cannot just walk up and steal a gosh darn Nazi U-boat. Can we?
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational. Can you do it?
I'm a Das Yichud engineer. I can do this in my sleep.
Good. We would need some additional features on it, too. I will prepare a specification for you. Blazkowicz, help him out, sir, if you'd be so kind.
Oh. Say it good. Say it. Oh, Mr. Blaskovich, I will need some welding equipment, please.
That's it.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly you were doing in this organization of yours. Was it some kind of supernatural engineering?
We don't believe in things supernatural, Mama. We believe in God. Yeah, Das hier it's a philosophy. It is a way of understanding God through knowledge. It is based on pure reason, pure rational thought, not supernatural bupkis.
Huh. So everything you have created, what were you planning on using all that stuff for?
Oh, you don't understand, Mama. There was never any purpose or intent of use beyond the act of creation. We create to commune with God. Do you see that?
You've lost me.
It's like mathematical equations.
Oh, go on, Maidele.
And each solved equation brings you closer to God.
But never intended to be used.
No, the act of creation itself is the intended use.
Oh, Tazui, Maidele, there's yes something cooking in that Chinik of hers. Do you appreciate the distinction? Mama, this safekeep I'm about to reveal to you is not a treasure chamber. It is a deep geological repository, protecting some of our most dangerous creations for the sake of the outside world. The purpose already served. Do you see that?
Whatever helps the cause.
Oh,
I might have a new favorite character in that. Well, we almost made it the whole time with the same batteries, because I'm ending it here, but unfortunately, we had a brief pause there. So we will pick up tomorrow and figure out what happens with this here contraption that she has, as well as kind of investigate how our new hideout has updated, especially since we now have a number of new recruits that have joined us from prison. So obviously there's already some stuff shining there. So before I log off for today, it does remind me to go back and kind of look at the documents that we found in this stream. Hopefully the new batteries will last me long enough for that. And I say that just because if you are somebody not so interested in reading that, you can either stop the video if you're watching it later or leave the stream if you are watching it as I stream it. But for those of you that like to know what that stuff is, see if I can get to that menu. Looks like we're on chapter 9. I am trying to get it to let me look at what those letters are. I guess this one doesn't let you look at them. I'm trying to scroll and it's not really letting me look at it. I guess you only look at them in the chapter that you found them in. Huh. I don't know. I guess I'll look at that later, because I would like to see what some of the letters and documents that we found throughout the course of this have been. I didn't realize you have to be in that chapter to read them, so for future note, when we look at the actual notes I do pick up while in here, we'll just kind of look at them then. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys later.